Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are playing Hogwarts Legacy. Once again, we are back. And today, right, so we can
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
so we can get the Disney from that. I just want to check something. So we need to get all the all the recipes for those. So what we have sorry about that. So, in our quest, we've got the map chamber, Professor Garlick's assignment, which wants us to use to acquire and use a venomous tentacula, and acquire and use a mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously. And Professor Sharp's second assignment, which is acquire and use an invisibility potion, and acquire and use a thunder brew potion against enemies. So if we get these kind of recipes for those, see if we can make those, and then we can see if we can grow the venomous tentacula. So let's head over. So where's J. Pippin's? That's the 3 broomsticks. That's J. Pippin's potions. Okay. So that's there. Now, is there anywhere here? Yeah, I was going to say, I'm sure there's a little flue flame to use.
Welcome.
Okay.
Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
So let's talk to him. We will go to buy recipes. Oh. So we need an invisibility potion and a thunder brew, which thunder brews 1,000. Is it cheaper to buy the actual potions? Yeah, it's cheaper to buy the potions individually. But we're gonna have to make some money. So let's
I hope to see you again.
let's go into our gear, see if we can get rid of some of it. Because I don't know. Right, so we may as well use the green gingham gloves. So we can sell some of those. And that's gonna be a better item there. I will make sure I look good in a second. We have 2 cloaks, so we've got that one. We can get rid of that straight away. And then neckwear, we can get rid of that straight away. Okay. So the main thing I want to change is the headwear, because it's not quite what we want. Can we... I just want to find some of this. Should we just go with no hat? Let's just go with no hat. There we go. And then, what have we got here? Ooh. So we have that robe. Charles Professor robe. Azkaban prisoner of that outfit. Why not? Merlin's cloak. Dark Arts robe. And the legendary cape. Okay. Should we put our House Fanatic school robe on? There we go, let's put that on. And then we will do that so we can look a little bit nicer. There we go, right. So we know what gear we can sell now. So let's talk to J. Pippin again. And we could go to sell. And we could just sell all of the gear, which admittedly isn't making loads of money, but it's making enough to buy a thunder brew potion. But do we, because I don't know how difficult it is to make a thunder brew potion, but the ingredients aren't very expensive. So what I might do,
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
oh, there's a chest there. Well, we could go and sell that straight away. So I think what's probably going to be best is to maybe
I hope
do
to see you again. Farewell for now.
some other quests, get some galleons, because then it might make this a bit easier. So let's do this quest. Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
Happy to help.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Okay. So we've just got 4 invisibility potions. So let's deliver these to Fatima Lawang in the other area. Now, have we got any Flue Flames anywhere nearby to her? No. So we are going to have to make this trip. So what I will do is I will skip through the video until we are there. Just because it might take a little while to actually get there. Okay, so we are now in Cambridge. So let's speak to Fatima Lawang.
I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Why did you buy them then?
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
Here are the potions.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Of course.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
Drink an invisibility potion. Okay, so let's do that.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
Can you tell me more about your
You
customers?
mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
Thank you for your
I
time.
should be going now. Thank you.
So we'll return to J. Pippers in just a second. However,
Revelio.
I would rather like to say that while we're here, it would be bad of us to ignore the chests around the place. I mean, given that there is quite a number of them, we may as well get the chests that we can see quite easily. So, we have a chest just over here as well, if we could get up there. There, oh. And I believe there's a Merlin trial somewhere around here. Oh, a potion recipe book. Can I do anything with that? Let's have a look. So it's going to be inventory. Okay, so we can't actually use that. That's unfortunate. And is there any other chests around? Doesn't. Oh, there's some in those buildings, but there is one just up there. I was trying to be clever, it did work. Okay. Can we get up there then? Yeah, so let's go onto this wooden deck here. And there's a chest just here. An unidentified outfit item. Okay. So, what we can do then is we can fast travel now back to Hogsmeade. And back to J. Pippin's Potions.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need.
Revelio.
I just going to grab this field guide page. There we go. Can we use this station? No. Didn't think we would be, but thought we'd just check. So, let's speak to J. Pippin then. I delivered the potions.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
She's certainly difficult.
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
I'd like an additional
Delivering
fee.
those potions was a bit more work than I'd expected. I'd like an additional fee.
I suppose that's business for you. Very well, I shall increase your pay, but I'm not at all pleased about it.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Cambridge. Might it be useful to you?
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
If it is, she doesn't
You should
deserve
keep
it back.
She doesn't deserve to have it.
I appreciate what you're saying, but you have much to learn about respecting the property of others. Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately.
Okay, so we've done a demanding delivery, which levels us up to level 12. And we got 500 galleons for that. But what we can do is go into gear, because obviously we did get some gear for this. So the hat's no use to us. And the other item we got was we got the plaid shirt and tie school uniform. And I don't know about that unidentified item. So that will have to wait a little bit. But let's for now sell the stylish school uniform and the fairy green sorcerer's hat, and we can buy the Thunderbrew potion recipe.
A wise decision. Thank you.
And let's see if we can figure out how to
See you
actually
again.
make
Farewell for
that.
now.
So if we go into here and go to collection maybe. And into potions, if I can find them. Potions. Or tools, it's in. 1 leech juice, 1 shriveling fruit, and 1 stench of the dead. Okay. Let's see if he sells any of that. He sells stench of the dead.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Though it doesn't look like he sells the last item that we need. So I say we head over to, I believe it's the Magic Neep, just to see if we could get the shriveled fruit. The Magic Neep, because what's that? That's the old fool, which is an abandoned building. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not missing somewhere that's going to be useful to me. No. Okay. So I think it's definitely the Magic Neep that we need to go to get any other potion ingredients. And here's also where we're going to get seeds to actually grow stuff as well. So just up here.
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about.
Oh, shriveling seeds. So that's useful. But he does just sell shriveling fruit.
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
So what does fertilizer do? Oh, added price to increase their yield. Okay, so what we wanted, he doesn't sell. Okay.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
But we can now brew the potion we need. However, I am missing a shop. So let's head into Dogweed and Deathcap. There we go.
Revelio. Watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave.
And there's a little chest out here. So let's just go and grab this chest. It would be rude not to. There's another unidentified item.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Okay. Are you saying someone died here?
Someone died here.
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one. Now then, how may I help you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well. Let me know if you see anything you like.
May I see
do you
your
have for
wares?
sale?
Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't believe it.
Okay, so she equally will sell fertilizer, and she does sell the seeds that we need. However, they are a little bit pricey.
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Ah. I remember this. Oops.
Lumos.
And I don't know where that is. So that's going to be... I don't know where. So we'll do that another time because I don't know where that is. But for now, let's go back to the Room of Requirement. Because then what we can do is we can brew the potion that we need to brew, which is the Thunder Brew potion. And then what we can do is we can hopefully get the items identified and see if we can grow the plants that we need. So let's go to the... we'll do the potion first, just so that we can be busy doing something while that is making. So let's make that. So that's going to take 1.5 minutes. So plenty of time for us to check out this gear that we have. And both of them are going to be useful to us. So let's go into gear. There we go. And so we've got a headwear item, which is the Renaissance cap. which equally will increase damage with Bombarder, which we don't have yet. But absolutely that will be beneficial to us. And I believe the other one is an outfit, which has Binding, which will increase damage with Petrificus Totalis. So let's do that, which will mean we can get a little bit more in terms of galleons. However, I don't think we're going to be able to get Wingardium Leviosa today. However, we should be able to get Diffindo, which is the next spell with Professor Sharp. So what we'll do is once again we'll skip through until we are actually doing the assignment. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so we are back. I've just travelled to the lower Hogsfield just so that we can hopefully find some enemies of some sort around here to use our Thunderbrew potion on. So what we're going to do is we're just going to fly around, and because of where we are normally never far from at least some enemies. So what I want to do is I want to grab the Thunderbrew potion, which creates a storm around the drinker and will stun and damage nearby enemies. So let's try this.
Yes. Expelliarmus, Incendio. Accio. Levioso.
Oops. I completely forgot about the fact of there was two of them.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Ow. Let me just heal before I cause myself some major damage.
Expelliarmus.
There we go. So we've killed those, which means we can return to Professor Sharp after using a Thunderbrew and invisibility potion. So let's head over and unlock Diffindo. We just need to actually remember, is it in the Battle Tower wing? No. It's in the library annex. There we go. Right, so we'll travel to the potions classroom and unlock the spell Diffindo, which will probably be the last thing we do for this video. And then, yeah, as I say, in the next video, we'll speak to Professor Fig about the map chamber that we found. But let's, for now, go and learn Diffindo. And hopefully, in the next video, we'll also get some more galleons so we can grow the Venomous Tentacula and the Mandrake, which will be so massively useful because they are both combat plants, which are, as we found in a video that we did a couple of weeks ago, they are massively useful. But let's
Have you finished your assignments?
speak with Professor Sharp.
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
All went perfectly well, Professor.
Yes, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
Okay, so it's another damage spell, which is going to be very helpful.
Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo.
So, what we will do is we'll just replace one of our spellcrafts for now. Just so that we can
Diffindo.
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Just so we can use a Diffindo, make sure we kind of know what it does. I'm also gonna... We'll have the Chinese chomping cabbage in our O1, just because it's going to be useful to have that there.
As I mentioned
And there we
earlier,
go.
Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Okay, so there we go. We have learnt Diffindo. So what we're going to do is thank you very much for watching this video. Please make sure you do like and subscribe if you did enjoy. And I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.